can actually determine the outcome of your life. If you put in certain efforts, you see certain results. Let's say, for example, you want to become a lawyer. There is this expectation in terms of what are the inputs that you need to put in. Of course, you will need to read certain books, you need to go to school, you need to pass certain exams for you to be able to become that. Having that understanding makes you to know the importance of mindset, right? Because when you have a mindset, you work over your mindset, you can be assured that you can achieve anything, right? So, because what the mindset does for you, it helps you to visualize, imagine, expand your mind. The mind is vast, it's full of vast potential, so, and we can't exhaust it. So when you are able to position your mind towards a course, towards a particular goal, and you deploy the right strategy towards attaining that goal, I can assure you, you can achieve anything. Because it takes discipline, it takes forming the right habits to be able to achieve that determined outcome. So for example, just like I said initially, for a person who wants to become a lawyer, there's this habit you need to form, right? Maybe you want to be a doctor, right? You know that you need to study, you need to read, you need to build certain reading culture. Let's say you want to build a skill in programming, you need that. It takes a lot of time, right? It takes effort, it takes you to build a skill to be able to become a good programmer. So mindset helps you to visualize the end goal, and habit now helps you to cultivate the rudiments of becoming that end goal that you have pictured. In no time, you see yourself, getting there already. So it's like a seed time and harvest time. So when you sow, there is an expectation for you to reap your harvest. If you don't put in the work, if you don't put in the right efforts, then the outcome that is coming to you, or the outcome that you are seeing, actually determines the input that you are putting. Now, I'm not talking about the mystical part of life. I'm talking about from the plain part of you doing something and expecting the result. So naturally, there's no room for laziness. So if you keep postponing or procrastinating something, then it's you doing yourself a harm, right? Because you know that if you don't put in the effort, if you don't show up, if you don't build a habit, then you can't actually become what you want to be. And like I said, all of that is just outside of things, because there's also a part of life that is mystical, it is supernatural. So you need to be able to understand that there is also an advantage, supernatural advantage. There's a God that governs the world. There's a God. There are forces around us that also manipulates things. But when you put in the right effort, when you show up, when you build the right skill, when you have been able to exploit your mind, the mind is there for you to be able to visualize, to imagine anything you want to be. And when you have been able to consciously imagine that, then it is now time to do the work. You have to build a habit to be able to make those imaginations, those ideas become materialized, to become tangible, right? Because it can just be you wishing, so you don't end up on the wishing end. So you want to be actually become someone who is able to imagine, do the work, and also see the outcome. So you just go outside there and shine, and come back and give testimonies. I'll see you again.